So I was just at this intersection, and the way that the traffic was flowing inclined me to think in a certain way. So I was in a driveway coming out. The guy across the street was in a driveway coming out. And then traffic was coming, you know, like horizontally between us. So the way that it looked, it wasn't supposed to really be my turn to drive or to leave the driveway where I was trying to get out of for like several minutes. Because number one, the car across the street would have been before me. Yes, I drive like that. I'm very much just, you know, I like to drive by the rules of the road. And number two, because of all the cars that were passing before both of us. But then I was inclined to look up because I was kind of just like fiddling with the radio. I'm like, well, I'm going to be here for several minutes. And I was inclined to look up and saw that a car that it was passing between us actually was trying to get in the way across the street, effectively blocking that guy's way of coming out. Thereby, even though it wasn't really my turn, it was my turn. And it made me think of like the favor of the Lord and how He will favor you to go ahead. But it also inclined me to think how I had to be paying attention. Because if I hadn't been paying attention, then I would have just gone later when I thought it was my turn, when the event seemed to dictate that it was my turn. And I would have missed an opportunity to go sooner. I hope you can hear what I'm saying, where I'm going with this. This is beyond traffic, of course. If you let logic and feelings and even circumstances that seem very real, if you walk by sight and not by faith, you might miss your God-given opportunity. Don't forget that God is sovereign, and He's sovereign even above physical circumstances. Yes, He is. God is sovereign above events, circumstances, above hearts, down to the atomic level. And if He wants you to go sooner, you better go sooner. Now, this word might cause some to feel like, oh no, what if I miss my opportunity? Well, the worst outcome of that situation would have been that I wasn't paying attention and I would have gone when circumstances dictate that I would have gone. So I still would have had my chance, but I would have missed the favor of God to go sooner. Again, I hope somebody can hear me. This is not just about traffic. And that's not to negate the guy across from me, like I'm better than him or whatever. You know, he still had his chance to go out, but things happen in an order that God wants them to. Can we mess up that order? Yes. It'll still come to pass. But don't we want God's favor to go sooner? Always be looking up, my family, and pay attention. This is not a time to sleep.